off a little bit slow like that against Toronto, but in the second and third, they were dynamic net front presence.
Brendan Dillon, the shot in, that gets deflected off the stick of Michael Hutchinson into the netting, and we'll get another face-off back in the Winnipeg Jet zone.
He is not anointing himself the #1 goaltender, and he's smart not to do that. He's in the catbird seat. He doesn't have to play with that pressure.
Shot off the face-off, Hutchinson the save. Paul Maurice pointing out today that San Jose coach Todd McClellan talking today his special teams need to be better. Shot the rebound and knocked away from Gagliardi by Logan Couture as Gagliardi was trying to tee up the backhander. Dustin Byfuglien breaks it up. Byfuglien takes it to the net, and Niemi makes the save on the short side. Then Sherratt puts it back into the San Jose zone. Here comes Pavelski. In on Ben Sherratt. Pavelski drops Irwin from the line, lets the shot go. Hutchinson takes it up high and hangs onto it.
Last power play for the San Jose Sharks is way off balance.
Shot from the line, score! Brent Burns lets that one go, and the San Jose Sharks capitalize, and it comes on the first penalty. So the Sharks will remain on the power play.
Well, this is a good, hard, low shot. I don't think it hit anybody in front. Hutchinson had a bit of a screen in front of him, but never just really got a beat on it. Good, clean win there, and Burns can really bring it.
Pointless drought. Marleau for Burns. San Jose with a 5-on-3. Down for Pavelski. Back for Marleau. Save Hutchinson. Rebound. Hutchinson down. Save on the short side.
Along the wall as usual. That's a big out.
Wengels going cross ice. It's deflected away. 1 minute left in the second minor to Matthew Perreault. Marleau tees it up. Hutchinson the save. And Hutchinson hangs on. Jay Harrison, cross ice for Paul Postma. Ahead for Scheifele. Scheifele wide. Scheifele pulls it back. Sharp angle. Niemi the save. Wengels is on the loose. Puck tied up. Edward Vlasic leads San Jose in penalty killing time at 2:22 on an average per game. Sharks do not take a lot of penalties. Shot score! Andrew Ladd continues his hot streak. Jets connect on the power play and have tied the game 1-1.
Sometimes you think there's a string that connects Little and Ladd, and the string wasn't very long in this case. The Jets take the zone, watch Little will back away in towards your screen, and Ladd will come right towards him. A little bump back, puts it right on the tee for Andrew Ladd, and when you're on the move like that, and it gets put right in front of you, you can get the puck away instantly. Antti Niemi never got set. Didn't have much of a chance on this one. What a terrific give and go there from Little to Ladd.
The boards and grabbed off. Back into the Winnipeg Jet zone. Sent around the boards. Pavelski to the front of the net, cleared away. Matt Irwin fakes the shot, walked around Wheeler. Save on the short side by Hutchinson. Not sure he saw it. Help out. And Sherratt will get it ahead to Wheeler. And Wheeler off the glove of Dillon and out the center. Justin Braun back for Wengels. Wengels missed it. Here comes Lowry for Gagliardi. Lowry sends it in. Gagliardi got rocked by Brendan Dillon.
Dillon, a great young prospect.
Jets have out-hit the Sharks so far in this game, 14-5. Back in for the Sharks, into the front of the net. Hutchinson makes the save off Tomas Hertl.
Has bailed them out a couple times.
Pass in behind Jay Harrison. Pavelski. Back in for Logan Couture. Couture short side off the post. Logan Couture waited for the screen to set up and then went high short side and hit pipe.
You can see how quickly Sherratt's coming along. What a nice little play you mentioned, Dennis, is Sherratt coming off the wall to get it to Peluso.
Shot by Hertl, grabbed and held by Michael Hutchinson. It's Russia for all of those who are PBRing that game and plan on watching it after the Jets San Jose game here at the NPS Center. Oh, big hit. TJ Gagliardi just rocked Justin Braun in a stretch of 4 straight games against Central Division teams. They lost to St. Louis Saturday at home. There's a shot by Nieto, save made by Hutchinson. The game tonight, then they go to Minneapolis to play. Little in the corner in the battle with Wengels. Sharp angle chance off the side of the net by Goodrow. To the line now for Brendan Dillon. Shot deflected. Right pad save Hutchinson. And then it'll be a forward.
I got a big kick out of reading that one. That was great. Good job, Pinocchio.
To the front of the net, Michael Frolik gets a couple of whacks at it. And grabbed off and cleared by Justin Braun down the ice. Couldn't get a whack at it. And back for Joe Pavelski. Pavelski coming into this game with 5 goals in his last 5 games. Score! A deflection by Melker Karlsson.
Tiny delay in him actually getting the tops of the pads tight together. Melker Karlsson just takes a little bit off it, changes the direction. Look at Hutchinson.
Oh, out at center for Brian Little. Little got stripped of the puck, and then Perreault gets it back for Blake Wheeler. Wheeler in the slot, the shot, the save, rebound. Scheifele robbed by Niemi. What a chance for Mark Scheifele. Word, he said, extraordinary. And Blake Wheeler maybe said it best as Wheeler tries to bust through. Wheeler said he has been so instrumental in our success with the injuries that we have had, as Hutchinson will shut this down. Cleared around the boards. Vlasic to the line, stopped by Brian Little. Bufflin is down low. Wheeler is on the puck. Back to Little. The shot deflected by Ladd. And a good save by Niemi.
To get something going offensively.
Of course, they are missing Joe Thornton, who is on IR. And Thornton missed the game on Saturday. That was his first game that he has missed in 319. Pavelski with a chance in tight and stick to Michael Frolik. Threw for Brian Little, hit him on the back of the pants. And then it's cleared inside the San Jose line no further. And right back for Goodrow. Goodrow deflected in front and a good save by Michael Hutchinson. Back for Gagliardi. Gagliardi for Sherratt. Sherratt getting double teamed in the corner. Sherratt trying to jam it up the boards against Pavelski. Now get some help from Gagliardi. Sharp angle chance for Couture, cleared. 498 wins for Paul Maurice. At center, James Sheppard carries on the offside. Michael Hutchinson makes the save. Cleared in. Hutchinson will leave it there. Sherratt tried to get it up the wall and got blocked. Sheppard's shot was blocked. Irwin off the far post. And a penalty coming to the Winnipeg Jets. Line by Tennyson. Down for Karlsson. Karlsson to the goal line. 25 seconds in the power play. Cross ice for Irwin. The shot, and that deflected. Save and the rebound. Tucked wide by Sheppard. Adam Park
has to get out of the zone, and it did.
Burns in the dying seconds of the power play. Sends it in. After it goes Logan Couture. Big hit as Dustin Bufflin stepped into Barclay Goodrow. Point streak with 7 points, including 5 assists. Turned over in front to Little and off the outside of the goal post. And now we're not playing the way we need to play. We are not getting pucks in deep. There was lots of frustration there. We're seeing more of that from him here in the third period. In front of the net, Harrison scores! Jay Harrison has his first as a Winnipeg Jet.
From the blue line to get the prime scoring chance. On the rush, Frolik to the outside, and then the puck moves into the middle. It's deflected off a foot. I think it went off a Braun's foot, and the puck, you have to come towards the puck carrier anymore, not go away from it. It's just the way the game is. You don't get many cross-ice passes anymore.
Time again to the front of the net, cleared away by Adam Pardy. Wrist shot from the line, save made by Hutchinson, and he'll hang on to it for a face-off. But for the most part, it has been Ladd and Little together since the relocation. Dustin Bufflin looking in front, back for Ladd, fires, deflection. Oh, the rebound was there. In front for Wheeler, and he couldn't get a stick on it. The game for San Jose, and now the 160th time this year that the Winnipeg Jets have been short. Shot from the line, save made, rebound, and Gagliardi jumps on it and clears. Pavelski in back for Couture. Looks near side for Burns, but goes to Pavelski, who finds Burns. Burns to the front, kicked by Wengel, save. Oh, the rebound just knocked away. Had killed the last 5. Wengels for Desjardins looking for Braun, and it got tipped wide. Now Scheifele right back. Scheifele in on Dillon. Thorburn heads to the front of the net. Good play by Scheifele, and a good save by Niemi. Nieto, short side. Where is it? They keep banging at it. Finally
Hutchinson was all twisted up in the driving wide, just one-hands it. Hutchinson has his stick on the outside. It crawls up his arm, down his back, and he swings around backwards. Oh my goodness. Can that get any closer?
After video review, the puck never crossed the red line, therefore no goal.
Face off to the left of Hutchinson. Logan Couture for Vlasic scores! Marc-Edouard Vlasic with 2.9 seconds.
Moving in from the point, but Pavelski went it. Look at Couture comes and helps. Vlasic comes in, and he is so wide that no Jet is going to be able to come out at him and challenge him. So it's mano a mano. Vlasic comes in, controls the puck, sees the angle. The angle
was struggling after 40 minutes, but he wins a big one there. And the San Jose Sharks will start the road trip with a 3-2 win over the Winnipeg Jets.